Hey guys, welcome to Mars or Bust. I'm Spaceman Dave, and today we're going to take a look at whether Blue Origin has a possibility of passing up SpaceX. SpaceX seems to be having a lot of problems lately. Let's take a look. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Please hit like and subscribe. It lets myself and YouTube know you're enjoying these videos. Okay, Jeff Bezos. I think we all know who Jeff is, but I think just on the chance that maybe you don't, and you've been living under a rock, I'll go over it again. Jeff is the owner of Amazon, or at least the founder. His company all started with the thought of selling books online, and grew from there. The way it is today, there's pretty much nothing you can't buy on Amazon. But there's a lot more to Mr. Bezos than Jeff's Amazon. So we're going to take a look at why Jeff Bezos is getting involved in the space industry and why he's doing it the way he is. In addition to being the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos is also the founder of Blue Origin. Mr. Bezos started Blue Origin in September of 2000. Sometimes I think Jeff gets a bad rap, even by myself. I beat up on him every once in a while, but lately I've been beating up on Elon Musk as well, so I think it's only fair. So even though we're not seeing what Blue Origin is doing, that doesn't mean they're sitting on their hands. I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of. I think part of the problem is that Blue Origin isn't as transparent as SpaceX, and maybe for a good reason. The way it is now, we're seeing every little mistake that Elon Musk and SpaceX makes. Being that Blue Origin is behind closed doors, they can make these mistakes and nobody sees it but them. According to Jeff, he's had an interest in space since he was a little kid. And like many of us, we want to make something out of that. But the thing is, Jeff has the money to make it happen. Many of us, including myself, would do just about anything for the chance to go into space. Well, almost anything. And after listening to Jeff talk about it, I really believe at this point this is his goal as well. It's kind of a labor of love for him. It would have to be. He's putting $1 billion a year into this of his own money.
The Blue Origin, the space company, is the most important work I'm doing. And so there is a whole plan for Blue Origin.
So you'd say retail, online, e-commerce, publishing, yes. That's all less relevant than the space project.
And I'll tell you why. And so first of all, of course, I'm interested in space because I'm passionate about it and I've been studying it and thinking about it since I'm a 5-year-old boy.
I truly hope that Jeff has our best interest in mind for the future. Not that there isn't money to be made in this after he gets things rolling. People are saying, well, look what he's charging just to go up in New Shepard, and you don't even make it to orbit. The thing you got to understand here is nothing comes for free. He's building these rockets with his own money. You've got to get the money back somehow and put it back into R&D. And yes, he is selling products to NASA and other aerospace companies, but the thing is, they'd be getting it from somebody if it wasn't from him. You can never fault a businessman for taking advantage of a situation. Given the opportunity, any one of us would do it. If not, that's why we are not in business. As time goes on, the prices of these things will come down drastically. The thing is, he had to start somewhere. Like SpaceX, he wants his rockets to be reusable. As a result, they've got to be able to land. So I think New Shepard was the way to make that happen. It was kind of a proving ground. Now that he's proven with New Shepard that it can be done, they're moving on to New Glenn. And like SpaceX Falcon 9, the first stage of New Glenn will be recovered and reused. New Glenn will be using Blue Origin's new BE-4 engine. The BE-4 engine is a liquid oxygen and natural gas engine. This engine will be capable of restarting and throttling for soft landing, as well as reusable for future missions. The BE-3 engine is the engine that's being used in New Shepard. It uses liquid oxygen and hydrogen for propellant. This engine in itself is very capable in its own right. They're talking about using this engine in the upper stages of New Glenn. And then we have the Blue Moon. I've heard all the jokes, and I'm pretty sure Jeff has heard them too. For what it's worth, I love the beer with a slice of orange, or maybe even what they call a black and blue. Blue Moon on bottom, Guinness on top. You haven't lived till you try one, I suggest it. Sorry, back to the Blue Moon lander. With all jokes aside, you have to admit that the Blue Moon lander is very cool looking. And after taking a look at its specs, it's very capable. I do want to see this baby land on the moon. Just take a look at a couple of clips from Blue Moon's video of the Blue Moon lander. I don't care what you say. Nobody's going to tell me that doesn't look cool. So here we've got SpaceX having all these problems, and then we have Elon Musk making this comment.
I might be, if we don't improve our pace of progress, I'm definitely, going to be dead before we go to Mars. So I'm just would like to not be dead by the time we go to Mars. That's my aspiration here. So if it's taken us 18 years just to get ready to do the first people to orbit, we better improve our rate of innovation, or, based on past trends, I am definitely going to be dead before Mars. So we're going to improve our pace of innovation a lot.
Wow. I don't mind telling you, that comment worries me a whole lot. I've never seen Elon talk that way. Not to mention, he sure didn't look like a very happy guy there. I know SpaceX's main goal is to get to Mars, but the thing is they got to get off the ground first. I know a lot of you are saying, don't worry, he'll get it right. But guys, I've seen things similar to this before. I've seen companies go all gung-ho into projects and then get partway through it and realize they can't do it the way they planned. Then they end up having to start over, or the company folding altogether. So what do you think? Do you think Elon and SpaceX has a chance to get even to the moon before, say, NASA and Blue Origin? Or maybe SLS? I truly hope I'm completely wrong on this one. It's too bad these two guys can't learn to work together. It would sure advance things a lot faster, I would think. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This here is the mob. These are my patrons. They're some amazing people. You guys are what helps me keep this thing going week after week. I have no words to describe how happy I am you're part of the mob. Thank you so much, guys. And you too can join the mob for as little as $1 a month. Check it out in the description.